Welcome to step 3 of my step-by-step of my daily makeup routine. We're going on to the section that I'm probably asked about more than anything else, which is eyes. Now, over the years, I have collected some of my favourite colours and I have got them in my own little palette. But there are some lovely shades out there, and I think I will do a video at some point a bit more detailed about which shades I think suit eye colours better and things. I'm starting off here with a light shade. It's a light reflecting shade. It's got a bit of shimmer to it, and I'm just taking it all over from lash to brow and into the inner corner of my eye. And that was with a soft brush. I'm now going in with a slightly angled, slightly stiffer brush, and I'm taking a medium dark shade. I'm using shades of browns today, but this would work equally with greens or greys if you have brown eyes. So that medium brown shade, I do it with my eye open. If I just close my one eye and popped colour into the crease, you see what I'm doing there? I'm actually doing it with my eye open. If I just put colour into the actual crease, then nobody would see it and it would close down the look of my eye. My eyes are slightly hooded, they're slightly dropping, so we actually create almost a false higher crease by applying that darker shade with our eyes open, so we can see it, so everyone else can see it. You don't, with a good quality eyeshadow, you don't even have to be super precise because it's all in the blending. So you can see there, the nice soft buttery colours are blending in nicely together. We don't want harsh lines. We're not going for that kind of look. I'm now using a stiffer, slightly rounded, but a stiffer brush, and I'm going in with a matte dark shade. And again, in this case, it's a dark brown. And I'm just popping some into the corner of the eye just to give a little bit more definition and a bit more drama. What I've done so far could be a look on its own even without this darker shade in the corner, but because I wear glasses and I'm doing the videos and stuff now, I do like a little bit of a stronger look in my eye day to day. So again, look, I'm not even being that precise with it. It's not magic. We're just applying that darker colour into the corner, and because I always use good quality soft buttery colours on my eyes, then it's all in the blending. So I'm taking that angled brush, so I've got a little bit more control, and I'm blending those colours in together. So you can see lots of blending, just upwards. Keep standing back, keep looking in the mirror. Don't look at your makeup close up all the time. You really want to see it from a slight distance and get the overall effect. So anything that's dropped underneath my eye, I'm just patting out of the way with a little makeup sponge. So now I'm going in with a lighter shade, the lightest shade, with a flat brush, and I'm just going to pack, just by patting, pack that lightest shade that I used originally all over the lid, and I'm just going to go back in just on the above the lash line and into the inner corner. I've only got little eyes, so even though I like a dramatic soft smoky eye, I do like to have some brighter, lighter colour, because I don't have great big peepers and I don't want them to disappear completely. So there we go. You see everything is looking fairly blended and seamless. I'm just going to take a brush and just sweep away anything that's dropped down onto my cheeks. And now we're going to do eyeliner. Again, this is something I get asked about all the time. This is a super liner from L'Oreal, which I love. My best advice to anybody, unless you are an expert, is to go for a felt tip. This one has a very fine tip, and I use it on its side. Can you see? I'm purling it across the eye. I'm pulling it out towards the end of my eye. So you get a really smooth line, but with the felt tip, it's soft, but it doesn't splay out like a brush. And even on my sort of slightly wrinkled soft eyelids now, I can get a nice smooth line. Okay, so there we have a nice eyeline look. I'm now going to extend it into a little bit of a flick. And the way that I do that is I draw a little bit of a fine line towards the end of my eyebrow. And I think that's a good way for anybody, just if they're not sure. So you can see I've just extended it up towards my eyebrow. Can you see what I've done? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in the gap a little bit. Can you see? So I'm starting up near the point and just thickening that line. So when the eye's closed, it looks like a nice thick line. So again, I'm thickening that line up towards the point. And you can go as dramatic as you like, but this just gives that little nice sort of retro flick. And then I'm just going in and finishing off that inner corner. And with a good felt tip eyeliner, it's not difficult. It can be hard with a pencil. Even I can't draw a straight line to save my life, but even I can do it with that kind of product. Mascara now. Quite straightforward. You can see I tend to use a side-to-side motion as much as I use a sweeping motion. Again, I don't have masses of eyelash and they're quite short. Particularly with the bottom ones, I tend to go from side to side as well as sweeping, because then I can try and catch all the lashes. So if you have a look when I do the bottom ones, look, I'm going side to side, because that way I almost catch them by accident whether they want to be caught or not. So going back for a sort of second application, and we have eyes on, ready for the last and final step.